So, finally a session to India.
Finally, some positive stuff from India, some good resilience from KL Rahul, and obviously the skipper Shubman Gill. Some very, very good shots there from both the batters. Very good negating the ball.
The straight drives were
Straight
really.
drives and the cover drives that were hit were brilliant. One of those shots where Shubman Gill just bounced off and got
The
got an
uppercut.
uppercut. I completely forgot the name. Got an uppercut. That was a great shot too. I think that was very entertaining. But at the same time, this is the kind of thing that we were talking about when we went off back inside at lunch. I know we were all pretty disappointed. Not pretty disappointed is an understatement. We were all furious. We were furious about what had happened on the field, and we said, you know what? It's time for Shubman Gill to make it count. He's making it count so far. The question is, how long can they sustain it?
Let me also make this point that, we've checked the Met Department app again. And tomorrow morning, at this point in time, it is 3:45 here in Manchester, which is 8:15 in India. 8:15 in India as we do this show. And at this point in time, the chances of rain tomorrow, if you go and check Manchester Met Department, you will see heavy rain giving way to cloudy weather. So the first two sessions, if you go check right now, you will see 70 to 80% chance of rain tomorrow morning. And it lasts at least till 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, if that happens, you are actually talking about two sessions getting impacted. So effectively, if you bat out the next session somehow, with maybe one more wicket lost, you have a chance, because of a possible rain interruption, of saving this game. So the next session is actually a session that will possibly define this match. Can India show resilience for one more session? The new ball is no longer new.
The new ball is no longer new, but at the same time, Bryden Cast and the rest of the
They're bowling beautifully.
They're bowling beautifully. They're bowling the right channels. They're still making Shubman Gill and KL Rahul grind for every single run. It's not easy. These are not easy runs that are coming off of either of these batters. But at the same time, and I said this to you while we were coming out, that it is 25 plus overs right now, and the kind of movement that the English bowlers are getting compared to what the Indian bowlers were getting at over number 10 or even over number 7, 8, is the difference is of night and day. They're still, even with the soft Duke's ball, they're bowling the right channels, they're making the batter struggle, and they're getting swing, they're getting lateral movement. Bryden Cast, that last spell from him, gave a couple of heart attacks there. KL Rahul, some very close deliveries, closer to the stump, close to taking an edge. But KL Rahul, very mindful, knows where his off stump is, and just beautiful batting from KL Rahul once again. Liam Dawson catch. That one was, we all had, for a second there, our hearts stopped because we thought this was going well. Again, at the stroke of tea, will you lose another wicket? And thank God it wasn't taken. Something went India's way today. Look,
he actually had, which is exactly what should be done. He started like this. He went one step more. Had he not gone one step more, and he's a short man, so when the ball came quickly to him, the time to react was less, and he had it here. Had he been one step,
hard hit shot.
Yeah, and had he been one step behind, he would have got it comfortable, catchable height. But I will give Gargi 1 minute 30 seconds now.
1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah,
okay.
1 minute 30 seconds now. When we were going back straight after lunch, show, and we had just about entered when claimed that.
You know what happened? So we took different ways.
I was actually looking for you.
Because you had already gone off, and I was going to say, I want to take this round this time around because we from this side, and I want to see what's going on. But you had already gone off. You were like me, so I thought, you know what? जाने दो, मैं इधर से जा रही हूँ.
मैं घूम के देखा आप नहीं थे. Anyway.
हाँ, and took that round, and I was, watching, observing what was going on outside. Fans having fun. Suddenly, I hear the third umpire going, on-field decision, not out. Let me see the frame now. And I was like, what happened? We've just about entered the stadium and there's already a chance. There's already a wicket. What is going on? And I didn't even watch that ball, obviously, because I was getting back. But the kind of chances that England creates, I think that is one of their biggest qualities, and that is something India will also have to learn. Picking up,
We did in
chances from ground up.
in Birmingham.
Yes,
we
you
did at
did.
Lords.
100%
See,
you did.
you bowled England out for 190 at Lords. You bowled England out twice in Birmingham. It's not as if India has
can't.
not done that in this series. This particular match in Manchester, all of a sudden everything has gone away from you. Aberration, or the whole question of stamina comes in, the whole question of team selection comes in,
tactics.
the whole question of tactics come in, because I think the entire balance went astray because you made a tactical blunder with a new ball bowler. And it's not
100%,
Anshul Kamboj's fault.
It's not
The
his fault, not at
management
all.
picked him and he's not ready. Because you picked an Anshul Kamboj, for whatever reason, he's not ready. And because Anshul Kamboj is not ready, he started with the new ball and the pressure was instantly eased. Anyway, coming back to KL Rahul, the solidity of KL Rahul and the solidity, I thought the first half, you can divide Shubman Gill's innings into two parts.
First half.
The first half an hour, he could have gotten out any ball.
Yeah.
When Jofra Archer and Chris Woakes was bowling, Shubman Gill was literally finding it hard to put bat on ball. The good part is he didn't give up.
Yeah.
The good part is he did not throw his wicket away or played a bad shot and give it up. Once somehow he got that 4, 5, 6 over spell done, thereafter came out the shots. Now the point is, he's actually gotten a 50. If he bats for another 150 balls, that's what I am looking at. He bats for another 150 balls, he will obviously get 100. But more importantly, 150 balls means 25 more overs. If you add 25 more overs at the other end, you are actually talking about one session tomorrow. That's what Gill has to do. Gill has to stay on till the end of today.
But let's be very clear about it. It's not going to be easy.
Oh,
It's not going to be easy at all. I know it's very easy to stand here and say it's about sustenance now. It's about how long you can take this, how long you can sustain this partnership. But honestly, even with a 25 plus overall ball, they're still getting movement.
But
they're still extracting things off the pitch.
It will
ease
get
out.
easier, Gargi.
It will get easier because they don't have... Liam Dawson is not that threatening.
Plus, he's getting turned. He is getting turned, but the turn is very slow turn. So KL Rahul, even when he missed that,
They can play that.
yes, and don't give a wicket to Dawson unless it's a shooter.
Yeah.
If it's a shooter and something like that happens, and you will have no option.
You saw
Sahal
that.
Bilelingi.
Yashasvi.
If that happens with anybody, that the ball is a shooter and you did not have an opportunity, that's why more reason don't go back. Because now you know that there is uneven bounce, there is that problem, there is that issue with uneven bounce. Don't go back, because you go back to the back foot and go very close to your stumps. If the ball keeps low, then you're a dead duck. You know these things. KL Rahul and Shubman Gill somehow, I don't know what, somehow bat another 1.5, 2 hours. You bat another 1.5, 2 hours, you get this game close to 6:30, maybe one more down, then you will see a Rishabh Pant come out tomorrow. You will, because Rishabh Pant is waiting. If necessary, he will come. And if Rishabh Pant gets one more day, India still has 7 in the tank. With rain interruption, all of a sudden this game will take a different color. And with Pant, you can expect him to come and block. Whatever the English try with him, because there's still...
The second new ball?
Second new ball will be about, so it's was old. So it's 50. If I give another 30 overs today, so it 25, 30 overs. Yeah.
Can you is the question.
30 overs more today.
I know.
So another 25.
Batting lasts that long. I'm
more than one, you're done. You're done.
100%.
The question is, can you bat out?
I was watching one of your subscribers.
Thank you very much.
Paramveer.
Hi, thank you.
Do you really think Jaiswal played a bad shot to get out? I really think he should have been responsible.
The bat face was there.
Yes, exactly.
When the ball is coming from here,
He closed
the
his
bat
bat.
face cannot be mid-wicket. The bat face has to be
Has to
straight.
be straight. Yeah, he closed his
Of
bat.
course, it was a
Poor
bad
batting
shot.
from him.
Yeah. So the point that I'm trying to make is if you cannot lose more than one, you lose more than one, you're a dead duck.
That's
But
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
somehow go back with 3 down, then you know that a Rishabh Pant will come.
Are you hopeful? I'm not.
No,
I
I'm not.
have a feeling after this session, after this break, there will be wickets falling.
Very possible and very likely, but that's what sport is. If Shubman Gill and KL Rahul somehow get it done with one more down, you will see a Rishabh Pant come out with a broken foot and bat for an hour and a half. With Rishabh Pant, because see, the game will be at a 53-54 over period with another 26 overs to go for the new ball. And if I take one session washed out, which is extremely likely tomorrow, it will be about 2 sessions and surviving 2, out of which 1 session will still be with the older ball. The game becomes very, very tricky then. But can India, and Gargi is absolutely correct, chances of India surviving this particular session with just 1 down is very
low.
minimal.
Very low.
Very, very thin. But that's what. Show us what you have and survive this session. If Ben Stokes can, put your hand up, Shubman Gill, and get
Yes.
100 and stay not out.
Okay. Ganesh is saying Boria Garki, get some chai and samosa. What I would do?
यार समोसा कहाँ मिलेगा यार यहाँ पे
यहाँ
आप
पे
थोड़ा
वो
दिला दो ना
ट्रायंगल वाला अजीब सा समोसा मिलता है
कहाँ पे वो एकदम बेकार है
हाँ that's what I'm saying वो नकली समोसा असली वाला नहीं है
वो बेकार है
टपरी वाला गरम गरम समोसा चाहिए
हाँ मैंने what would one do Sorry,
You're
man.
also getting cravings now.
Yeah man I mean, come on what are you saying I am a Bengali I don't want shingara কি বলছো
We have to be hopeful.
with some mudi and shingara
Chai, garam garam chai, and
be
garam
wonderful.
garam samosa. in
Somebody
this
promised
weather.
us. Who promised us at the Oval?
I don't remember.
Sunila.
Oh yes,
Sunila
that she would bring us chai.
that chai and pakoda at the Oval. I
Yes.
hope you're watching and you will keep your promise at the Oval with the chai and pakoda.
I think last 5 minutes.
Yeah, please.
Because tea will start. What am I saying? Yeah, now you guys have given me craving for tea. Tea bol rahi hu main. A game will start soon. If okay, Rohit Roy says if England comes to bat again, ye kya?
Yes, provided
And-
India gets past 300. Now, if you get past 300, then you possibly save the match. Because if you get to 300, it actually means another 220 runs. 220 runs means you've batted for 3 sessions or 2.5 sessions. It means 1.5 more sessions tomorrow plus this one. And if I'm taking 1 session washed out, then you've actually saved the game.
Saved the
So
game.
if you are
Then it's a
able
draw.
to get to 300 plus, then you've gone unscathed. If that happens, it will be an absolute miracle in Manchester. Our headline will be Miracle in Manchester.
Okay, where is Pant? He's back at the hotel, or is he here?
Haven't
We
heard
haven't
after
seen
that.
him.
No. Let me say this. If India is 3 down and there's still 7 wickets to go,
Rishabh will
I
come.
will put my money on Rishabh Pant coming out
The
tomorrow.
madman will.
Yeah, because he's not put the cast. He's still not put the cast. He's also waiting to see what happens because if there's no chance, then obviously he will not. But if there is even an iota of possibility where he senses that if he comes out and bats for an hour and a half, he can make a difference to his team, he will come out and put his hand up.
Deban Banerjee is saying situation is such that in spite of the session having no wickets, India is still on the edge. Also,
Of course.
Jaiswal in second innings has an average of 8 this series, 24 runs. Is he introspective of this? He will have to be.
Have to be because again there is a weakness there. He's closing the bat face and he's sort of the bat face is towards
and the
that side.
half-hearted shots.
Yeah, I mean there was no reason for that. He played that at Lord. So he's got enormous talent. In the first innings in Australia,
course.
in the first innings in Leeds, also the kind of resilience that we saw from Jaiswal.
And
Then
then
it tapers
loses
down.
I think
Again,
because
stamina?
that's what I was going. Is he because he's fielding for so long? Does he lack the concentration or the focus that it
Very-
takes?
very possible.
Does he lack the longevity?
Khatam karo.
Oh, khatam karte hain.
Yeah,
End of the day,
because we need to go back session unfold. Folks, we'll also talk to you about the Asia Cup schedule at the end of the day's play because that has also come out and And there's a lot of talk. Why, how can BCCI do it? Why is India doing it? Plenty to talk about, but that's at the end of the display. Thanks for watching.